Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing: a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day, the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Former teammates Kershaw versus Greinke. Next. Zack Greinke is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right, and that is off the wall in right field. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Corey Seager, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Comes set, now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a slider. Career line against Greinke. He's done well, 7 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 2-1 home. He's a heater in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom. And that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So striding in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, number 13 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Greinke over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Career line against Greinke. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Grounded back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Clayton Kershaw is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s. And that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Stepping in, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 2-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Wilmer Flores. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has a 3 for 12 line. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Drilled to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They still trail 1-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Two and one.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jones on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Barnes swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The pitcher, number 22.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Flipped out the other way toward short. 1 left for LA. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So stepping in, David Peralta on the season. He's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. Snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. He's got to hurry, and he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit toward the right side. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Into the box, Jock Peterson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Jock Peterson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. another 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. This one's down to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Turner, 33 years old. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Here it comes, 0-2. Up around the face.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zack Greinke, and it remains a 1-all tie. Into the box now, Zack Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pitcher, Zack Greinke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. One gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. He'll get it into second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Jones leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 2-2 takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 8, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Arizona, who played 3 full. We're tied at 1. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bounce down the third baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Kike Hernandez would be next. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And there's one away.
First baseman number 22, Eric Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Lamb is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw looks in. 1-0 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Seager over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Now at the base. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Greinke over to first, and he's back standing. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
From the stretch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking. Strike 3.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Corey Seager. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Oh, he airmails that one right over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in now, number 13. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Chopper foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner's back. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Now batting.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 7-1. So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher John Ryan Murphy.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Now batting.
Ildemaro Vargas will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ildemaro Vargas.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-1. Matt Andriese gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. The 2-1 home. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1. At the plate, Adam Jones. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Pollock. Makes the play, 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Fouled off. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he fouls this one off. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marte moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. Into the box now, Justin Turner. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In now, number 13. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Matt Cook comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line. but foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Count still full, 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Koch, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Flores is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Dodgers 10 and the D-backs 1. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning if they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes the result is the only thing that matters.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Peralta aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Center fielder number 4, Clayton Kershaw. Hey fans, if you're looking for a unique setting for your next meeting, holiday party, awards banquet, or fundraiser, Chase Field has just the ticket you're looking for. With a variety of rental rooms to accommodate a function of just about any size. For more information on how to plan your next visit, contact the Diamondbacks Events Services Department.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. To short. And that's the second out.
Like catcher number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Ready now, John Ryan Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The pitcher, number 55.
Chris Owings will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. 2 out with the man at first. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 13 has a play, and that's the 3rd out. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Diamondbacks 3. Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Andrew Chafin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. There's a shot out to right center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Seager carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at him, man. The throw to first. Hey now.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Peterson takes his lead at third with one away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Flores is there. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 13. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Jones going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, number 14.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Just got a piece up the line. Escobar takes it in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 15-3.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks. Right fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Julio Urias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Curveball that time, not even close. Urias features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Sharp ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner. And that's the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Ready for another chance. Wilmer Flores. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Grounded back up the middle. Seager over to his left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The pitcher, Julio Urias, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Barnes on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jock Peterson, and it's fouled away. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marte looks up. Gone! Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now back, number 13.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 13. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Sinker, 3-2 now. A.J. Pollock would be next.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front, 17-3. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
David Freese is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 25, David Freese.
Alex Verdugo is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Line toward right center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A pause and the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pedro Baez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Pedro Baez.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Baez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 40, Andrew Clayton.
Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-5 in this one today. The Dodgers slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Clayton Kershaw earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 5-0. The loss goes to Zack Greinke. He falls to 3-4. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.